In example 2, we're going to go ahead and write an equation of a hyperbola having foci at 3,2 and 3,12 and vertices at 3,6 and 3,8. I gave us a little sketch of our picture and the equation that it matches up here, just so we have a visual and we can compare back and forth if we need to. The first thing that I think we should do is draw a quick picture with our foci and our vertices to give us an idea of which equation that we're actually dealing with. So let's go ahead and plot those. So we have the point 3,2, and it's just a rough sketch. So there's my point 3,2, and then I have 3,12. Which is up here. Those are my foci. And then I have my vertices at 3,6 and at 3,8. So there's my other vertice. So what I'm going to look at is my vertices. That's going to be where my parabola shapes are starting from. So I know that I'm going to have a graph that's going like this and like this. That tells me right away that I'm going to be dealing with this type of equation, with my y first and my x second. In order to find the center, so in order to write the equation, I need my k and my h, which comes from the center. The center of this hyperbola is going to be directly in between my two vertices, so it's going to be the midpoint of the vertices. So I could say my center is the midpoint of my vertices. It's also going to be the midpoint of your foci, so either one. So my foci, which are here and here, the center is also the midpoint between those two. So you could find the midpoint of the foci, or you could find the midpoint of the vertices. We're just going to go ahead and use the vertices for now. Since the x value of both of these are 3, the x value in the middle is also going to be 3. So I know that my midpoint is going to be 3, and then I want 6 plus 8, those two y values, and divide it by 2. So I get the point 3, comma 7, because 6 plus 8 is 14, and 14 divided by 2 is 7. And that's going to give me my h and my k values. So the 3 is h, and the 7 is going to be my k. The other thing that I need in order to find my equation is I need to know what my a is, and I need to know what my b is. To find my a value is going to be the distance from the center to the vertice. So if I plot my center, so I can see that, my center is at the point 3, 7, which is right here. I want the distance between the center and the vertice is going to be my a. So the distance from here to here is just 1, which tells me that my a value is equal to 1. The other thing that I can find with the graph that I have is the distance from the center to my foci. And the distance from the center to the foci is my c value. So the distance from here to here, I can count. So remember, this is at 7, and I'm going to 12, is a difference of 5. So I know that my c value is equal to 5. I don't necessarily need my c value for my equation, but I can use the c value along with the a value to find b. So the relationship is c squared equals a squared plus b squared. So I know 25 is equal to 1 plus b squared. So if I subtract the 1 over, I know b squared is equal to 24. And now I have what I need to write my equation. So I'm going to go ahead and write my final answer here. Give myself a little bit of room. And I have y minus the k value, which is 7, squared, over a squared. If I know a is 1, squaring that is also 1. So I have 1 minus x minus the h value, which is 3, squared over b squared, which is 24. So I just left this as b squared, so that 24 is b squared, that goes there. And then that's going to be equal to 1. Next, I would like you to do the try this, so you can pause it now and unpause it when you're ready to check your answer. If you did the try this correctly, you should get x minus 5 squared over 4 minus y minus 2 squared over 12 equal to 1. If you have any questions, please let me know.